Stop feeling your neck and start feeling your core when doing abdominal exercises. Do you typically feel your neck when you do ab exercises? Today I'm going to go over specific techniques to help you feel your core and stop feeling your neck. So the only props you'll need for today are 3-pound weights. If you don't have weights, you can use canned goods. I also have 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have 2 yoga blocks, then you can use a towel for head support and a pillow to squeeze in between the thighs to engage more pelvic floor muscles. So you want to situate yourself close to a wall. We'll go ahead and scooch back against that wall. And we're just gonna warm up the neck. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. And left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Deep breaths. And left ear to left shoulder. And one more time, right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Come back to center. Turn your head to the right. Back to center. Head to the left. Back to center, to the right. And center. And left. And center. One more each way to the right. And center. And left. And center. Draw the chin down to the chest. And draw half circles, bringing your chin from one shoulder to the other. And one more to each side. And back to center. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves against the wall. So you want your shoulders, your hips all the way against the wall. And we're going to press the back of the head into the wall. Without moving anything off of the wall, just bring your chin forward so your head comes off of the wall. Then push the head back into the wall. There's a slight tuck of the chin, drawing down as you do this. So as we move the head away from the wall and towards the wall, we're strengthening the muscles in the back of the neck. These muscles need to be strong in order to support your neck when doing abdominal exercises. And we'll just finish 3 more. Exhale as you press back. Inhale forward, last 2. And 1 more. Okay, grab your weights. We'll keep our shoulders, hips, head pressed against the wall. Elbows are bent. Shrug the shoulders up into the ears and draw them down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. The whole time we're gently pressing the back of the head into the wall. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, now we're going to take the arms out to the side and back down, continuing to gently press the back of the head into the wall as you do this. Exhale as we open, inhale to lower. 2 more. And 1 more. Now send the arms forward so the shoulder blades come off of the wall, and then pull the shoulder blades back onto the wall. Shoulder blades come off of the wall and back onto the wall. So we're just holding our arms out a little bit in front, but the movement's coming from the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull them apart. 3 more. 2. Keep the head pressed into the wall. Good, and 1 more. Okay, now we'll lie down onto the back on your mat. Take one of your blocks, or if you have the pillow, in between the thighs. Hands down alongside the hips. So we're just going to start by pressing the back of the head into the mat. Slight tuck of the chin into the chest and release it. Press the back of the head into the mat, slight tuck of the chest, release. Exhale as you press, inhale as you release. Keep your pelvis in neutral. So we're not pressing our lower back all the way into the mat. We're not arching. We exhale, press, inhale, release. 3 more. 2 and 1. Now you're going to tuck the tail. So tilt the pelvis, tailbone towards the belly button. The lower back presses down into the mat as you do this, and then come back to neutral. So we exhale, tuck the pelvis, come back to neutral. Now when we start to tuck the pelvis, we are focusing on connecting to the lower abs here. So you should feel your lower abs engage. And to turn this move up even more, we'll squeeze into the block as we do this. Squeeze into the block and tuck the tailbone. Squeezing the block incorporates more pelvic floor muscles, inner thighs, which helps you to feel it deeper in your lower abdominals. Exhale, we tuck. Inhale, release. 1 more. Okay, grab the weights. Send the arms up to the ceiling. You're going to press the back of the head into the mat, slight tuck of the chin, lower the arms down towards the floor, and then lift. You should feel your upper abs as you do this. So slight tuck of the chin, push the back of the head down, and start to lower the arms. You want to think about the rib cage dropping down. So instead of lifting your ribs up to the ceiling, you're trying to point the rib cage down towards the belly button. We push the back of the head into the mat. Lower the arms and lift. If the weights feel too heavy, just get rid of them and do this without any weight at all. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Really feel those ribs drawing down so you can activate the upper abs. Push the back of the head into the mat. Lower the arms. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Push the head back. Last one. Push the head gently into the mat. Drop the ribs down. Lower the arms and lift. Now we're going to put it all together. Push the back of the head into the mat. Tuck the pelvis. Squeeze the block. Lower the arms. Exhale. Hold it all. Keep that all contracted. And when you come all the way up to the top, then you can release it all to rest. So we push the back of the head into the mat. Tuck the tail. Squeeze the block. Start to lower those arms. Exhale. Hold it all. And lift and release. Push the back of the head into the mat. Tuck the tail. Squeeze the block. Lower. Exhale. And keep holding it. Lift. Then we release. Push the back of the head into the mat. Tuck the tail. Squeeze the block. Lower. Breathe. Lift and release. Push the back of the head into the mat. Squeeze the block. Tuck the tail. Lower those arms. Breathe. Exhale. Keep it all contracted as you lift. Inhale. And release it. Good. Let's do 3 more like that. Push the back of the head into the mat. Squeeze the block. Tuck the pelvis. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Relax. Push the back of the head into the mat. Squeeze the block. Tilt the pelvis. Tuck the tail. Lower the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Release it all. 1 more. Push the back of the head into the mat. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the block, lower the arms, exhale, inhale, and let it all release. Now you can set the weights off to the side. If that was a lot for you, stick with that. If you want something even more challenging, you're going to bring your legs into a tabletop. Grab the back of your thighs, pull the head, neck, and shoulders up using your biceps. See if you can get the shoulder blades off the mat. Hands come behind the head and then slowly lower down. Now I'm gonna give you another option. If that is still bothering your neck, then you're going to take one of the blocks. You can bring the other one in between your thighs just to help you engage there more. The other block goes behind the head, and then you're going to curl up, lift as high as you can, and slowly lower it down. So that's your modification. If you feel okay doing the more advanced version, then stick with me. In tabletop, hands behind the thighs. Remember, push the back of the head down. Already feel those muscles starting to work. Just a slight tuck of the tail without pulling the knees in. So keep the knees here. Then you're going to start to peel the shoulder blades off the mat. Don't let the head come forward. And what I mean is here. So we want to keep it as if we're still pushing it back into the mat. We're keeping that alignment. We pull up by lifting the chest and just let the head follow. Then the hands come behind the head. Slowly lower it down. Grab the back of the thighs. Exhale. Curl up as you keep the tension in the back of the neck. Hands come behind the head. Slowly lower. Push the back of the head into the mat. Grab the thighs. Pull yourself up from your biceps. Hands come behind the head. Slow to lower. 2 more. Grab the back of the thighs. Push the head into the mat. Peel yourself up from your abs, not from your neck, not from your head. Don't let your head come forward. Hands behind the head. We lower. 1 more. Hands come behind the thighs. Exhale, curl up. Hands behind the head and slow to lower. Okay, bring yourself all the way up. So if you still feel it in your neck and you need some alternate options, then we're gonna come on to hands and knees. Even if you don't feel it in your neck feels great, then come with me. We'll do this anyways. So shoulders come over the wrist, knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under. Hover the knees off the mat and tap. Exhale, we hover. Inhale, lower. If your wrists are bothering you, drop yourself down onto your elbows and we continue. So we exhale, lift, pull the lower abs in. Inhale, lower. Push the floor away with your hands as you feel those shoulder blades pressing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Just a tiny little bend into those elbows. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 and 1. Now take your arms down or your elbows down, so you're on your forearms. Extend the legs back. We're going into a plank. Shoulders over the elbows. Reach back through the heels, pull the chest forward, slight tuck of the chin into the chest. I want you to push the floor away. If you need to modify here, you can drop one knee down and then the other. If you want something in the middle, you're going to switch them like this. Keep both knees up for a more advanced variation. Hold it and breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And you can bring those knees down. And you are done. Thank you so much for joining me. We will see you next time.